Hello. Today we are talking about common worries, common fears, and common misconceptions that many of us, including myself, had whenever we were introduced to, hey, you would be an amazing body partner. Have you ever thought about being a body partner? A lot of these questions you were probably asked prior to listening to this call, because myself or somebody on our team thought they saw something in you that would make you a really great body partner. And so, with that question comes an answer, but also comes all these thoughts racing through your head. And I know that because that's what was happening to me. I had every worry, every fear, every concern known to woman whenever I was asked this question. First, it was a blanket no, like, I don't have time. There's a fear. But then as I kept thinking about it, I just kept thinking about all of these kind of negative things as to why I couldn't do this and why I couldn't do this. But yet I couldn't get my mind off of being a body partner. So there was something there. And if that is where you're at right now, let's tackle some of these things that you may be thinking right now. And if I do not address something that you're like, this is a fear I have, and you didn't mention that, drop that in the comments and let's help go over that with you to see if there is nothing to be afraid of, or it is a misconception that maybe you've heard and it's not true. So feel free to drop those in the comments as I go along here, and we'll get those answered for you. So first thing is, you do not need to be a fitness and nutrition expert to be a body partner. I have that many certifications in fitness and nutrition. Granted, I had a core to force certification. I still technically have that, but I don't teach that class anymore. It's a fitness class. Um, and that didn't really even contribute at all to being a body partner. So technically, zero certifications. And you can be super duper successful in this business, because this business is all about sharing where you've been and what you're going through and what your goals are in the future through these workout programs, through the nutrition programs, through the supplements. There is something that you have done or tried that you had a before, a during, and maybe you're working on your after, or you have an after. So no certifications, expertise needs to be had in anything that we do. Secondly, you do not need to be at your goal weight. You can share your story on social media, which inspires others. Kind of just what I alluded to earlier. I joined because I saw somebody I knew share their before and after doing a workout program and drinking Shakeology. I was like, wow. Like, I immediately messaged her. Now, will that happen with everybody that comes across your before and after, everybody that comes across your story? No. But it did for me, because it hit me right here just instantly. And I needed to connect with this woman. Um, and when you're sharing your story doesn't have to be a before and an after. It can just be of you. Maybe you had the biggest mental transformation, internal transformation that you've ever had with anything you've ever tried. That is an amazing story. And there's so many women that can relate to that. So don't wait to become a body partner until after you've reached your 50-pound weight loss goal. People want to join you when you're in the midst of your journey, because lots of times that's where they're at. And they want to go through their journey with you while you're doing it too. Yes, your after picture is super inspiring and it does inspire people to want to join you. But why would you wait to help somebody that is where you're at right now? Why would you wait 3, 6, 9 years down the road whenever you're finally feeling good about sharing a picture or sharing your story or sharing where you've been at and what you're going through with somebody else that needs help now? Thirdly, you do not have to have a large network of social media presence. We teach you how to grow your network and connect with people. So, me coming into this business, I was on Facebook. I don't think Instagram was a thing. If it was, I wasn't on it anyway. So, but I was barely on Facebook, didn't have hardly any friends connected on Facebook. I really was just on there just to like catch all the gossip that was going on. Every once in a while, I'd post something, but truly, I was just there to catch up the gossip. So, my social media has came a long ways. I have thousands of followers on Facebook now. Instagram, I have a presence on there now, and I didn't used to. It is just something that you develop and grow each and every day. We always recommend posting at least once a day. And so as you do that, people start seeing your content, start seeing what you're doing and what you're about and what your story is and what journey you've been through in the past to get to where you're at. And so your social media presence will grow because of the stories that you're sharing with your followers. So, no expertise and no huge following to be successful at this business. Fourth, you do not have to have a ton of time. An hour a day plus your workout, and it doesn't have to be a consecutive hour a day. That is just a good starting point for when you're starting out as a BODi partner, is to blocking out a total of 1 hour a day to work your BODi business. Now, if you have more time than that, by all means, we can work on a great schedule for you. If you have less time than that, it can still be done. So, but kind of the rule of thumb to get started and get going is an hour a day. You're not going to count your workout in that hour a day because you're going to do that no matter what. That is part of you. That's why you became a BODi partner, most likely, or at least a piece of it. And so blocking out that time, and we have a tracker that you can follow that lists out the tasks that you do to become successful. And we help guide you, answer questions, and it is your business. So the time you put in, the effort that you make at the tasks that are presented to you that have been shown that if you do these things, you will be successful at being a BODi partner. So it is in your hands though. As your coach, or if there's a teammate on our team that they're your coach, we can't sit there with you and hold your hand and make sure you do it. So this is truly a business of autonomy. Like, you have to make yourself sit down and do these tasks if you want this business to bring you an income, to make an impact on those around you. Number 5 and last thing, this is not a pyramid scheme. Pyramid schemes are illegal. Every business and company has a CEO, president, founder that paved the way. Beachbody has been around for over 20 years, and this is not a get rich quick scheme. It takes a lot of hard work. It takes hard work, but knowing that what you're doing is helping people get healthier and happier is the best feeling in the world. So putting in that work and then getting to see the messy action of your clients doing the work, putting in their workouts, putting in their time on their nutrition, and seeing how happy they get even just after a day or a week is totally worth the effort and the time that you put in. I did tons of research on this before saying yes to being a BODi partner. I wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to get into anything that like wasn't legit. And I did research and I did research and I Googled and I did all the things, and it's legit. I would not be here 10 years later if it wasn't legit. It's legit. So what were you scared about not knowing coming into this call? Maybe I answered some of your fears for you and made you feel better about that. Hopefully so. How are you feeling now? Please share in the comments with anything that I didn't answer for you, because I would love to answer those for you. Let us know how you're feeling now after hearing some of these misconceptions kind of wiped away and taken care of, and letting you know that, okay, I don't have to be at my deal weight. Okay, I don't have to work like 8 hours a day at this business. Okay, you know. So in the comments, address any of that, and then just share anything else that you're thinking right now. We would love to be able to help you along this decision that you're making. So I will be back with more info, but for now, that is your video on common worries, fears, and misconceptions.